老师们也可以为学生定制作文题目。下面的视频呢，就会有明确的一个说明。
Teacher creates workbook and task. In Write and Improve, learners may want to create their own workbooks and tasks for things like their homework or for topics that they like or that they enjoy writing about. Teachers may also want to create their own workbooks and tasks, for example for their students' homework or for class projects. Now let's first look at creating a workbook. You need to go to your Write and Improve account and then here on the left, click on Create a Workbook. It'll ask you to provide a workbook name. Let's call it Class A, and then in blue here click on Create. Now let's look at how to create a task for this workbook. In blue here click on New Task. It'll give us a selection of tasks that we'd like to create. Let's do one for CEFR. And here we have to write about the task we want to provide. I want my students to write a report about a class video. And 150 to 200 words, I'll leave that there, that's fine for this task. And here is the question that I want them to write about. You can also click on Choose Image and follow the instructions to add an image from your computer to your task. Please note that the image must be a .jpeg or a .png. And then you just click on Create. And now that's your task published. Now you can also copy tasks from Write and Improve workbooks into your own workbooks. All you have to do is open the workbook for the level that you want. Let's here choose Intermediate, and then I'll choose this one here, an article, The Future of Travel. Just take your cursor here and then click on the workbook that you'd like to put it in this case Class A, and then just go to Class A workbook, click on it, and you can see that the task is here. So it's now there ready for you to start writing or for you to invite others to use it. If you don't have a Plus Class View or Plus Test View subscription, you'll only be able to create CEFR tasks for a CEFR score. Otherwise, you can use CEFR, IELTS or FCE. With a subscription to Write and Improve Plus Class View, you can also copy the tasks provided in the Write and Improve workbooks, including Plus Test Zone workbooks, into your own workbooks, and then you'll be able to see all your students' writing and feedback and track their progress. Now we have successfully created a workbook and task and copied a Write and Improve task into a workbook. Inviting students to a workbook. There are 3 ways to invite a student to a workbook. You'll be able to choose which way is best for your students and circumstances. The first way is inviting by email. This way is really good if you only have a small class or are adding individual students on a one-time or regular basis. Just log on to Write and Improve, and on the menu on the left, click on the workbook that you want to invite a student to, for example, Class A1. And here, in the space here on the right, add the student's email address, and in the blue box that says Invite, click. So the learner will receive an invitation email that they need to accept to join the workbook. Now let's do that now and see what the student receives. Now here's the student's email account, and let's click on the email that they've received, scroll down and click on the blue box that says Accept the Invitation. Now when they click on that box, they'll be asked to accept the invitation here. So just click on that. The workbook will now be automatically added to your students' list of workbooks either straight away if they have a Write and Improve account or after signing up. So the student then needs to sign into their Write and Improve account or create one if they haven't got one and sign in to see the workbooks. Now let's look at how to invite a learner to a workbook by sending or writing a code on the board. This second way is great if you have lots of students and don't want to email them individually. To do this, click on the workbook you want to invite the student to. Let's say class D. Okay, and here on the top right hand corner you can see the invitation code. You just need to send this to your students or write it on the board for all the class to see. Then the students need to sign in to their Write and Improve account or create one if they haven't got one and sign in. Once they're signed in, they need to go to Join a Workbook on the left menu where they will be asked for the invitation code which they have to type in and add.
当然，这个软件呢，在使用过程中，因为它的服务器属于剑桥大学，岳阳访问的时候一定会有卡顿的情况，所以需要大家有耐心才可以。好啦，今天的分享内容呢就到这里了，希望大家能够把视频好好收藏，之后呢能够多多试用这个网站，把你的成长通过评论告诉 Jackie， 分享你的提升曲线，期待你的进步。我们下期再见喽。